doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be testing out 2-ingredient slimes. TBH, I'm a little nervous. I feel like these 2-ingredient slimes, they're really complicated. Like you have to be really precise with it. I feel like genuinely some of these are just made up. No shade or anything, but I feel like a lot of them, people actually try them out and like they never come out right. I don't know if I don't know. Let's try them out. And before we begin, I want to thank Audible for sponsoring this video. Yes, this video is sponsored. If you have not heard of Audible, Audible is basically digital spoken audio. Yeah, it basically reads to you the book instead of you reading it. You're listening to it, so you're a listener, you're not reading it, you know what I mean? Audible is the leading provider of digital spoken audio. You can access Audible through your iPhone, through your MP3 player, through your Android device, through your iPad, through your tablet, everywhere. So as you guys know, I like to use Audible because I'm just not someone who likes to read. Honestly, I don't like reading at all unless it has a bunch of pictures and it's just like a few words, then I'm all for it. But I do not like reading and I can't sit there and actually pay attention to a book. Also, if you're a busy person that's always on the go or you just don't have time to actually sit there and read a book, then this is perfect for you because you can just go on about your daily activities while you're having the story be told to you. I don't know, it's just my preference. I just don't like reading. And I like stories and I like a good book. I just don't like reading, so Audible is for me. And if you're the same, then Audible is for you. Right now, I'm currently listening to Graveside by Charlene Harris. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's basically about a woman who has a gift, like she can see dead people and, you know, find out how they died and stuff like that. I'm just really interested in really weird stuff like that. If you like weird stuff like that too, then I really recommend that book. So Audible is kind enough to offer you guys a 30-day free trial if you sign up with audible.com/Karina. That is audible.com/Karina. If you sign up with that link, you will get a 30-day free trial and you will get a free audiobook. Even if you decide that you don't want to continue with the service, you get to keep your audiobook, so there's nothing to lose. There's news, there's comedy, there's shows. There's everything on there. I'm gonna go ahead and link Audible at the top of my description box. Audible.com/Karina. Get your free trial today. You have nothing to lose. Thanks for Audible for sponsoring this video once again. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight on to this slime video. The first one I'm going to be trying is the shampoo and salt method. Now I'm using this exact shampoo because I saw somebody use this one and it worked for them. I'm going to give it a little stir. I don't even know if this is mandatory. I'm just doing it because everybody who makes this one gives it a stir before they add in the salt. And then I just started adding in salt very slowly because you want to add a tiny bit at a time because you can ruin it. I was definitely very careful with this. Once I added in the salt, I started to notice it was getting a little bit thicker. I honestly don't even know if that was just me in my head getting excited about slime, but I genuinely thought it was getting thicker. I added a little bit more salt because it just wasn't really happening as much, but you can actually see, like, you can tell that it does get thicker, and it looks like it really does have potential for slime, so I just kept adding really slowly, kept mixing. By the way, I was mixing for a while to try to make this work. At this point, I feel like I might have added too much salt, but you know what? I saw in the tutorial that it did look like this, and then they popped it in the freezer for 15 minutes, so that's what I did. And when it came out, it was literally like I never added anything. So this was definitely a complete fail. I'm not sure if I used the wrong shampoo, but I made sure to use another shampoo to test it out again, and we'll see what happens with that. But definitely the directions that I followed did not work. So I did more research and I was seeing a lot of people use Johnson's Baby shampoo. So you know what I did? I paused filming and I went to go buy it and I was like, it's gonna work, it's definitely gonna work. I started adding a tiny bit of salt at a time, started mixing it, and nothing happened. And I was adding a tiny bit, and I mean like not even a pinch, a tiny bit at a time as I mixed and kept adding a little bit more, and nothing happened at all with this one. But I did also see with this tutorial that you need to pop it in the freezer for 15 minutes. And surprise, surprise, it did not work. It actually froze. I think the salt reacted somehow and it literally froze the shampoo. I'm starting to think this whole salt and shampoo thing is just not working out for me. I'm probably using the wrong shampoo. I don't know what it is, but I cannot make it work no matter what. So I came down to the conclusion that the salt method was just not going to work for my shampoos. So I decided I'm just going to put some Johnson's Baby shampoo into my container and I'm just going to mix it up because that's what people do. They always mix it. And then I just popped it in the freezer for 15 minutes without putting salt. So once it came out of the freezer, I definitely saw the light at the end of the tunnel. It was very jiggly and it looked like slime. And I was mixing it, and I'm not gonna lie, like, it actually was starting to look like slime. The thing is, I feel like in your hands, it's not slime. I don't even know if to say that this worked or not, because when you're mixing it in the bowl, it looks like slime, but slime should be able to be played with, you know? So I don't even know if this is a fail or not, honestly, because in my hands, it was a gooey disaster. Next up, I'm trying this really weird method. It is using yogurt and cornstarch, and this is basically super easy to make. All you do is take your yogurt, add in cornstarch a little bit at a time. It's kind of like making butter slime, but I actually wouldn't even know if to call this butter slime. I mean, it basically is, but it's actually a little bit shinier than butter slime, and it's stretchier too. I don't know if it's because what yogurt has inside of it, so I really like this one. It's definitely super messy, and you do need a lot of cornstarch. It's kind of nasty if you think about it, like yogurt and cornstarch, but I've made weirder slimes, so it's cool, and it smells good, as weird as that is, and it's actually really soft, so I wouldn't say it's exactly like butter slime. I mean, I don't even know how to explain this, honestly. Next up, we're testing out the Metamucil edible slime. So Metamucil is basically like a fiber powder, and I'm putting some of this powder into my container. I feel like I might have added way too much powder. This looks like straight up tomato juice, and I'm pretty sure that's not what it's supposed to look like. So basically all you need is powder and water, and I might have added too much, like I said. So on another container, I made another batch with less of the powder because I don't want to risk ruining this. And the last thing to do is pop this in the microwave for 5 minutes and hope it works. So this is the batch that had barely any of the Metamucil powder inside of it, and it works perfectly. The only thing is I feel like it's very clumpy and it doesn't stretch, which I knew it wasn't going to stretch because it's not like actual legit slime. But I mean, it does give you the slime texture kind of thing. The next batch, I feel like it's actually better. This is the one that had a lot of powder in it, which I would think that it would be the opposite. I would think this would be the clumpy one, but it actually worked out just fine. And I'm actually really impressed because this does look like slime. It's like the jiggly slime. It doesn't stretch, but it looks like the ones that you buy in the little barrels, if you know what I'm talking about. This works so well. I actually love this. This is straight up jiggly slime. Next up, we're trying out hair gel slime. I made sure to get a variety. I'm starting off with Moco de Gorilla, which is basically gorilla boogers. That's literally the name. So the certain method that I saw is hair gel and contact solution. I'm assuming it reacts with something inside the hair gel just like it does with glue. I don't know. But this hair gel did not work. If anything, it just made it a watery mess. It was not happening. Nope, this one does not work. But I didn't give up. I said, okay, you know what? It's the hair gel. There's 2 more hair gels. One of them gotta work, right? So I tried out the next one, and let's hope it works. LA Lux is what I'm using. This is such a pretty color, and this would make such a beautiful slime. And let's hope it works. I'm adding in my contact lens solution slowly, and this one got even waterier than the other ones. So this one was an even bigger fail. I feel like with this method, there's something going on behind the scenes that we're not seeing, or it's either there's a special type of gel that I need to be using. If you know what I'm doing wrong, please comment down below. So I didn't give up yet. I went on to the next one. I'm using Extreme Gel, and I just popped some into my container. I was like, okay, we have one more chance. We got this. I started adding in my contact solution, and I feel like it started clumping up. So I was like, wait, it's working. But no, it was actually clumping up because it was just coming apart, like it was crumbling, and it was just a disaster. And none of these worked. None of the gels that I used work. It could have been that I just happened to get the wrong gels. I feel like a lot of these tutorials are not really explaining like exactly what type of gel you need or exactly what shampoo you need, so it makes it really hard, you know. So I mean, I tried and I don't know, it just didn't work out. Lastly, I tried the hand sanitizer slime again. I tried it before, but I used the wrong hand sanitizer. Apparently the ones that work are the ones from Bath & Body Works, so I have a lot of those, so I decided to go ahead and use it. Popped it in the freezer for 15 minutes and nothing happened. It came out exactly the same. Nothing worked. So I'm starting to think, I'm like, y'all, what's going on? Are these people actually like faking this behind the scenes? I don't even know, honestly. No shade or anything. I'm probably just doing it wrong. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys have tried these recipes and do they work? I'm genuinely curious. Also, let me know what kind of slime videos you guys want to see next. Do you want to see challenges? Do you want to see more slime tutorials, new slimes, etc.? Let me know. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Can we just say real quick, something is not adding up here. These 2 ingredient slimes, I don't know what it is. I feel like I tried different ways of doing it and a lot of them just didn't work. Like there was just no way. And the ones that do work that people do, like slime shampoo, whatever, shampoo and salt. Even the people that make it work, it looks like slime in the container, but once you actually play with it, like, it doesn't look like slime. Like, it just drips everywhere. I really just don't know if I'm doing a lot of these wrong. If I did something wrong, please comment down below. I feel like I tried different types and like nothing really happened with a lot of these. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. Something's wrong with these recipes. Or me, I don't know. But if you guys have tried these out and they worked, let me know what I did wrong. If you agree with me that they really don't work, let a girl know, because I just don't get it. I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to click the like button. If you just like this video, just like this video. Comment down below, what did I do wrong? Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Make sure to check Audible out. I'll link them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.